Perk up your ears.
Yeah, perk up your ears, like Vicon said. This is Cowboy from 38, bringing you some more Neverness to Everness content. Today, we are going to the Ghost Train, and we are going to take on Special Route number 5. And we're going to do this on our first try. That we are. Let's get into it. So I have been grinding pretty hard. I got pretty much everything completed except for the fishing guide and one anomaly quest. But I am still getting used to some of these character setups. Not only getting used to how Hattori works, but also I don't really play with Haniel, so she's new for me. Okay, I fibbed. Technically, it's second try that I beat this. Because, well, my first one, I screw up. I'm still in my old rotation before I had Hattori, and you need those redirect skills in order to trigger Hattori's little flowers to pop up above her health bar so she can utilize their skills in her ultimate. So that was my first fuck up. But then you see there, I lost Hathor, decided just restart. And here's round 2. So game plan going into this is basically just start off, try and get them circled in, get them right next to each other, and then activate Hattori's redirect skill. Swap between every single character, hit that R2, just get the ability running, and then kill some time for Hattori's timer to go all the way back up. You see it in the corner there. Once it gets to the top, that means that her ultimate is available to go. As long as you don't hit her redirect skill again, you can keep flopping between every other character and use as many skills as you want, and she will save those skills for this ultimate. Hattori's ult is a 10-hit combo. It's single press all the way through. You can't hold the attack button for this one. As you go through, all the redirect skills that you had stored up will go off. I think I missed Hathor's. I think it only hit one of the enemies, but the camera was off, so I don't know. At this part of the fight, what I'm trying to do is get as many Blossom triggers as I can, try and get some charge triggers going, and then get as much damage as I can to these two enemies down so I can get Hattori's redirect skill set up for the next set of enemies. Try and store up those skills so I can bombard the enemies right at the start when they spawn. You're going to notice the next time that I switch to Hattori, I'm going to immediately do her redirect skill. That's because I look down at the health bar when I come in and I see that it's only got 2 flowers and I want to reset that. So I just go for it. Next set of enemies, 2 suits of armor. These are seems like the same move sets as the ones in the Pink Paws coin heist. So I do end up, getting a good chunk of damage there, but I should have held off and reset a couple of those triggers, a Remora trigger and a Blossom trigger. I don't think I could have gotten a charge, but it definitely would have added more damage there for Hattori. But it was still a good chunk. Nanoli is definitely my main DPS for this team. Zero, I mean, you just get your ultimate back so quick, and it's a good swap for both Hathor and for Nanoli. Having the 2 Cosmos characters to be able to trigger both Blossom or Remora or Charge, vice versa, is really handy for this team. Big hit from Hathor here. Suits of armor, they went down a lot quicker than I thought they were going to. We're going into this, 2 minutes and 15 seconds in. So we really got to pick it up for this second half. sticks us with 4 enemies on this one, so it's probably going to be another 4 for the final set. And I'm still getting used to having Haniel on my team. I've had Baikong, I've had Edgar and Daffodil on my team for a while. It's usually been Nanalie to fill the slot of Haniel, but I had to move her over there for the secondary team. So giving Haniel a shot and getting used to keeping her buffs up and running. And I can already hear everybody now. Why are you using Edgar? He doesn't do diddly in this. You can't Esper chain. Blase, blase, blah. Look, Edgar keeps Baikong just fueled and running. Straight up. Baikong, I can focus more on a higher DPS and not having to do the bless stack nearly as much to do the drain because I got Edgar in the background. Not to mention, I'm a healer at heart. Okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna play the healer. I was too quick on my button press. I meant to turn my camera and face the other 3. Oh well. We got 1:45 left to get it for the 3 stars on our first go around. Well, again, second. Technically, I feel good at the beginning. My bad. In my eyes, though, even if I just get a clear, I'm happy because I'm really just chasing for Analyth so I can get some more pulls. I'd really like to get a Jiyung so I can really get a Blossom deck or Blossom team, like a really, really strong one running, but I haven't pulled her yet. Just gonna basic attack, and then we get the deer. Okay. Okay. These guys have a decent skill set, so you gotta look out for that lightning. It'll mess you up, it'll stagger you, and I only got 50 seconds left to kill 4 enemies at level 73. Well, I'm gonna go for it.
Spoken stains must not be.
Time to switch up the beat.
Honestly, at this point, I had no idea how I was gonna pull this off. So I just went for every swap that pulled up, anything that did AoE, and just kept trying to clump them together. And then, Baikong, he's a beast, he's a powerhouse. And Daffodil breaks him so well.
What you see is an illusion. Nothing can stand like
Shift change. Words spoken aloud must be honored.
Don't sleep on Edgar. Don't sleep on Edgar.
It'll be fine soon. Catch your breath.
With 3 seconds to spare, we can catch our breath, Daffodil. We definitely can. That was intense. So you saw the fight. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's the rundown. Here's what I got going on for the setup. All my character levels are up to 60, other than Haniel. Haniel's at 58. She was down at like 40 before I brought her up to start trying to run through the secondary set of the Ghost Train.
Another new day.
I should clarify,
Recipient confirmed.
all my other characters that are on the team are 60. Everybody else is 50, 30. I've gotten rather lucky with my pulls. I got a pretty diverse team. Thankfully, I got Edgar to 6. I got Nanalie all the way up to 4. And then, I had at least doubles on everybody. So, that's pretty nice. Haniel, I've pulled so many Haniel. As far as arcs go, I mean, I got pretty much everything. I don't have Hattori's, and then I'm kind of, here and there on which ones to use. Console, I at least got what I feel is what is recommended for at least a cartridge, and I get the full buffs from them, but by no means are any of the modules like cranked out. I do have them maxed for what's being used for my main set, but they're not optimized. I can go into it in another video if people want me to, but as far as skills go, I like upgrading all the skills. Don't forget, grab your other rewards for completing it, get that analyst, get those books. If you enjoy content like this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Until next time, take care everybody. Thanks again.